Yo, I'm blowing up. Let's hit it.
Hey, good morning, Double. Welcome. It's scary. Look, we got the Wheel of Spinning Fortune. But the real lottery, the real spin is when I hit this button. We got round 4, 20k. You know it's possible. Preventable Fuzz here as well. Welcome. Good early morning to you. Thank you so much for coming to see this. Hopefully, potentially, momentous occasion. We could just be round 5 on a boat, and we're just back to round 1 again. But this is the first time I've got to a 20k. This one we were in Quackatok. As you see, this is the path I took going back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, to try and make sure we got it on this one. It's 10 to 11. We've got the local radio on. I'm gonna hit next. I'm gonna big positive energy. It's a city. It's a town. It's a place. Do I know the face? Do I know the place? This. No, I managed to get Christmas Island, Bendy. Oh, it was the last part of Christmas Island. It finished 24 meters away, with 25 being the limit. I think as a clip of the final moment of Christmas Island, it was counting up. It was going like I think I saw the confetti, but I didn't register it. I was just looking at the number counting up, and it kept going into the 20s. And I was just transfixed. But it stopped at 24. It all happens in a blur. This is not one of the most obvious ones. There's a lot of ice, so maybe it's one of the northern ones. It doesn't seem to be a lot of buildings and normally organized roads, but we've got hope that something will be up here. Yeah, now is it northern on the left or northern on the right? Was that a baby boat? No, that's just a real boat far away. I thought it was a bit small. It's like in a video game where people just scale their assets just so they look nice, not necessarily so they're useful. AWR, GR, AWI. Jens Ol something. Could be Olsen. These kids, they better have a nice school. The name of a town on it. Yeah, we're looking for a town called Texaco. Blue could den out. Okay, neither of these is a town name. I like how the polar bears just eyeing up the food. You know it's coming. I think that's the brand name. Yeah, as the few I've seen on the right, I've gotten to know a little better. But I don't know if I've seen this one. At least for a long time. Well, they've got. It's good to know it spreads far and wide. So there's, I think the raw thing is just all over the place. But there is a little one that has a little truck with a raw little like thing holder on the front of it. Kiss www. Something s psi.gl. It's kind of backwards as well. Like we're looking at an inside out version, not just upside down. It's thick. It's sick. But also this is just a wrapping of a little whatever it is in there, so not gonna just be the city name. Business name maybe. Sometimes we get in a boat. Sometimes. Not today. We're just getting taken for a little sightseeing tour. We can trust the compass though. So out to the southwest and the northwest. We might be, maybe it's a Disco Island thing. Oh, it says Stark. No, it says more than that, surely. Maybe it's the name. Oh, welcome.
It's gonna be the months that you're gonna not be sub to me. By now, you should have somehow realized that it's not yet free.
Thank you,
I don't
Callie.
believe that anybody feels the way I do, so thank you now.
Yeah, look, got a bit blocked over there with the noise. Let's do it again. Rewind.
2 months is gonna be the months that you're gonna not be sub to me. By now you should have somehow realized that it's not yet free. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do, so thank you now.
Thank you so much, Callie. I hope you're having a great morning. We are. I'm on tenterhooks. It's not impossible if we can figure out which town this is in Greenland. We can try and get a 5K and complete the entire planet. It's exciting. I was just doing a little bit of practice, and I got a site. I got this round, and it just kept giving me good locations. So this is definitely a business. I know this one. This is like the main supermarket. It's Monday to Friday. None of these are place names. We're at the mercy of this group of kids. Yo, Callie, it's been but I've got the VODs set. If you look in my like videos, the collection I've got of Asia with all of the VODs in there. Sadly, they don't have the radio built in, but you can always use your own radio. I selected from here as I went through the countries. But yeah, there's some clips as well. There's a clip of me finishing Christmas Island. If you look at like clips from last week, it'll show up there. But also it's in the Discord channel. So posted in, I think it's posted in the clips. But sometimes it's in the Geoguessr channel. Sometimes the clips. It went super quick. There was one day where we got 7. That included Mongolia, and then we went on a tear from we've got Mongolia on the 8th attempt, and then we did Qatar, Russia, Singapore, South Korea, all in one attempt. Then Sri Lanka as well, I think. I did another stream later on and got Sri Lanka and Taiwan as well. Or South Korea and Sri Lanka. It was so much. We can take a look at any of them you're interested in later on as well. It's going back to look at them. There was some crazy locations and some close calls. So I don't know if I can go any further. These kids kind of shepherded me down the street. I'm getting pulled back this way. I want to go and look at this part of town. Can we take a hard left? No. No, absolutely. I definitely like had help. Especially in Russia. We can look like round 2 in Russia. There was lots of like my favorite bit, the mathematics of like taking a measurement and then like shifting across and multiplying the distance. What if we happen to be up here while I'm just hanging about? What are the chances of me just wandering into the right town? We can look at it. There's a heck of an airport. There probably has to be, because you're not going to get up here. You're not going to get up here by boat. Unless you really have to. But can we go up to the airport? Oh. Sour cream and onion. The crisps. The global joy of crisps. I kind of skipped past a couple buildings. we can't afford to. It could be a post in a window. It could be an I heart something sticker. Oh, it's so tantalizing. This is how you'd script it. You'd make it a town, but the least obvious town. Are they delivering it somewhere? Or is that just the name of the weight of it? This keeps getting blurred out, but it's probably no good. Up a hill. Maybe if we do find that airport though, somehow, not going up there. We are tucked away, kind of a little valley. Maybe we'll get a better view up the hill. Or just jump straight up. We've got pipe up here. So to the north, the exits like that way and that way. Not this one. I wonder if it's... This would have been the dream ending. It ended here. In my hometown, basically. Oh yeah, you help us and you you love the Greenland flag. It's really nice in that. It's a bucket. What is going to be the thing? Now I've got to go and look, check the other clothes. Oh, maybe not. Feels a bit weird. You got to be careful. You leave these out too long, they'll just be solid chunks of material. This view out here. This will be a help. Huge southern exit. We're kind of surrounded. No, I can't be it. It would be so nice. On the pipes lead. So yeah, we were looking at this way first. And then we see all the way around west to the south. So we kind of like going something like that, an arc, and we'd be like hang out in this little corner. I think this is like the top end of where there's any hope. Like these towns don't have any going on. Upper Narvik's different. Kind of fits, but there's no big covering out here. It's got a different vehicle. Is there any kind of landmark? We've got the shop. I think I exhausted the direction at the start. It's gotta be like this. Okay, just keep an eye out for clues. Walking back, we'll see the other side of buildings. Hey, it's just having a nice pose. Probably a good checkpoint though. If nothing else, we got the angles. A little bit of an island out here. Southwest. There's a helipad. There's a heliport on the south of the island. Or south of town. Definitely not this bit, right? There's no way I'm just up here. A separate part. No. Still trying to make it work. I like we've got a football pitch here. There's probably too much going on here. The coast, yeah, the coast. Oh no, you can't tell me if you do find it though. If you're checking your own map, don't tell me if you find it. We can scan together, but we're keeping any external maps and things. We're keeping that aside. Yeah, it's somewhere we must have been, but I don't see us. Like, this is the tracker version. We're not on a little skidoo. I just checked for like the 4 or 5 towers that exist up here. That's got a different thing too. Einborg, no. Similar channel. There's a bunch of stuff down here. But that's... That one has an airport. Most of these are just boat action. We see like a long clear bit to the south as well, so it'd be tough if it was in one of these areas. We kind of fenced off to the north. A little bit exit here, a little bit exit here. And then opens up down to the south too. It kind of needs to be almost like here. Near the end, rather than up, tucked up. So we've been in this one. It's not this one. Not a big town. There was kind of a P on one of the sacks of concrete, I think. This has got too much going on. Also, it's got an airport. An airport. So if you think about Greenland, it's like once something fits, it just super fits perfectly. There's a lot of like similar potential places. But it's like when you try the key, you can tell when it hits the right lock. You did Greenland Explore a bit back. Yeah, these are all warmer. Like properly out in the like a dog sled. I think there's a dog sled trekker somewhere up north. Like if I didn't know Sizimuts, what if it's some old bit of Sizimuts? What if it's old nuke? That would be It's a forgotten corner of Nuke, but no one goes to. Like if there was something down here. This is all connected. Still kind of like Disco Islands. That's possible. Maybe I'm not seeing it right. Okay, we follow the path down again. We've got a checkpoint at the top of the hill. It's just too far away to make anything out of. I don't know if the boats are gonna. The boat's probably been here a while, but they could be registered anywhere. They recognize the blue hat. One of these shipping containers. Just an explosive sticker. Sneaking. I'm sneaking over here. There's more houses. There's a little inlet. And then north it goes around here. Trash can. You vote for all of Greenland for the big UI here. There's almost one that did that. That's not an A. I guess that is an A. I just can't see that part of an A maybe. No, that's for A. STA. Okay, okay. I should be better at reading that. Oh wait, that's instructions of how to do a power motor. I wonder how these boats deal with these great big road bumps of ice. Go reinforce them a little bit. So we know once it goes round to the south. Oh, this is another big island, man. Is that the same one we saw? Closer. Always toxic, explosive, hazardous. You arrive here after a long, multiple days journey, and it says, "Welcome to." Even just like a little initialization, something. Unless it's painted on the side of the dock. The Stark Industries. Oh my goodness, there's a TV series called Stark in the UK as well before this. It's just a burger wrapper. Being nothing of use. Alright. I think we did exhaust Stark. We'll keep going back. It lets us now. Maybe this is where we started. I thought we went down there somewhere. Right, here we go. Into the greenery. Yeah, we passed this boat. Yeah, the Marvel one's kind of taken over. I'm sure they've bought all the copyrights now. Trademarks. But it was it's by Ben Elton. The book was about like an Australian mega corporation, and I think it was oil, maybe it was water, just controlling resources. It could have been like a water thing, like an environmental catastrophe future. We've got we've got a little model village. We've got the heliports. Got the digger. This is the dock. The dock down here. We went over to the heliport. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's local to the whole country, so it's not. But it's better than Christmas Island was. This one is Radio Fusion Alternatavia. There aren't too many choices. This is the current one. Yeah, some songs. The problem is they don't balance their output. There we go. We've got more. It's kind of near the end. I mean, who is ever going to arrive here to see Welcome to Name of Town? So why would I need to put the name anywhere? If you've gone all the way to get here, you should know the place you're going to. And if you're already here, you don't need reminding. Do we get to go in the house? No. Nada. I bet the kids would be so happy to tell us where we are. If only they could. Right, lining up north. The helipad is like southeast of town. The main dock is kind of on the west. This landmass goes down here and kind of stops. Channel comes up this way. But a great big island. Right before it gets to us. I'm kind of glad. I think Disco Island is a place where all stuff is offset in weird ways. So I'm kind of glad it's not Disco Island. And maybe look, I'm skipping over places it could be by ruling them out too quickly. Like this little island thing, but there's nothing out here to make a channel. This section is like the final hope. Be like a vertical thing. It doesn't have to be tucked in like this. Doing over the same once again. Some potential here. Dock out here. Maybe helipad. And bits we couldn't get to. But we'd need to be able to see, like, more down here, I think. Doesn't matter distance. It's the island thing's missing too. No, it's the island up north or west. Yeah. Oh, it's to the southwest. But it's more to the south there too. It would have to be out here. We'll be kind of near the ice though. Can't find many candidates. You found one getting into a street view? Like he's just in the middle of the ice and the water. I know, like some places like to have signs that point to far off towns and cities. That could be helpful if it's a Geoguessr. Like getting 3 arrows in map runner. This has got much too much happening. Right. No lake. No southern exits. Remember this one now. I can't make it work unless the island just doesn't show up here. I can take a look at that later on. But why not just do it now? So I'm gonna find anything better. Got down to here. Got a few too many islands. It's got an airport, yeah. It's got a Tesco Express. Right next to a supermarket. Yeah, there is, like, in the UK, we've got a supermarket called Iceland's. And like, the advert for it would say, like, that's why Mum's gone to Iceland. It's like a frozen foods shop. Got way too much going on there. Got a different car. It's places I've seen. That's too big of an island. Maybe. Only because we're desperate. There's no shops or anything listed though. This is the worst, isn't it? All we need is just one shot. Because once we find the town, we've got like enough information to have a proper stab at a 5k. More than 100. If we can't be for ice melting icebergs. It's growing every year. It's kind of against the grain. And it's way less detailed. If it is one of these with absolutely nothing, then you know, we don't have a chance. But we probably won't be able to find out. No underneath. No. This is just where the boat leaves. Goes up past Zuckerberg, up into here. Okay, let's down here was the one. But there's no way. Go back to checkpoint. My store didn't have anything. I think just some advert billboards. I saw one in another city though. Yeah, there's one further out too. So this is like half with the south. Nothing on the horizon out here. And I think that's connected to the rest of the land. All of these kids, none of them are just scrawling the name of their town into the rock. Dog food. I mean, they probably are scrawling their name in the rock, but away from where their parents can see it. Is this new? I think I went up here. No? It's new. Oh, please don't leave. We follow the dogs. Shepherd us to safety. Imagine if it's just stenciled on the helipad. Wait, there's more? Oh. This is like some kind of torture chamber. We're getting a good view of the southeast. Oh, wait. Is a figure porcelain? That's not the name of the city. Is it? Is it? Because Usalang Gilak? No. Under risk of fine. This is the same, yeah, just 4 languages of the same thing. Well, I'm a geoguessr. I'm allowed through. Oi. The thin green line. This is what stands, this is a finish line. But I can't cross the finish line. It stretches out all over here too. But we're going uphill, so we can't get a good view. You try and place all the cat's right here, and the cat's left. Yeah, it's not a place for cats, really. It's so much more dog friendly. I think that was our little exertion into somewhere new. That was it. I'll get up here. And we get a good view of this bit, but okay. Before we disappear down the hill. Oh, if the helicopter's not here yet. There's no it looks very rocky for helicopter pads. Does it just drop us in? How does the helicopter arrive? Are we on a different day? We can't go. We were just here. I got some chocolate. Some chocolate, some crisps. The dogs are watching on. How did I even get to the airport? It was just, I was just imagining it. I've been here too long. I imagined I'd sent a helicopter was here to take us away. Yeah, they dropped someone down on a cable out of a helicopter, and then they can clear out the landing platform. Rolling the wheelbarrow full of carpets up the hill. Is there more behind? I don't know what lies behind that hill. But let's get an overview of the town. The north side of town, we've got some big mountains with water going around. Left of here. The shops, the main shop, and the dock seems like that's the only real dock for boats. Got the helipad to the south. And some more houses going east as well. So it's kind of like wider than it is taller. Or maybe it's about the same. Maybe it's like a circle. I'll sneak behind that building. How's this building not shown up before? This this town. Just getting all of this in reflection. The oven in here. Oh, a souvenir store? Or just general goods store? Maybe that's a school. Gotta stop the bears getting in. Yo, Cal, yeah, maybe it's like the school library. That could be it. Or just for the town library. This has got something on it. Just too far. Maybe that's a bit schooly. But yeah, so if we find where we are, we can figure out some of these buildings. If we have any kind of roads. Spare football. 83. No football? Oh, that's for church, okay. Church is kind of in the middle of town. Is that a dead football? Or rock? I'll make out that symbol. Yeah. The shop thing was further down here. This is another really quiet song. If I turn this up, the next song is going to be super loud. Just be prepared. How about a little calendar? Town calendar. I'm trying to like, I'm basically, right now, I'm role-playing as a polar bear. I'm just, apart from having the kids chase me around, I'm just roaming around looking in windows for some tasty morsel. And if I could, I'd smash through the window and go inside to rummage around. I'm just tapping against the window. Oh, wait, no. Well, I've gone through the other side. I have to just sneak in this doorway. no alcohol. A lot of times there'd be a notice board as well in town with lots of information pinned to it. What does that say? Lucky. Oh, it's a drink. It's a beer. Which poster is double? I've all got. Haven't gone too far. This one? That's one of the places. Similgak. Hey Rudsky, welcome back. This one. Oh yeah, it was counting out as one word. Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't be one of the ones that didn't have anything at all. Is that really the one? The meal. I mean, it's kind of. Unless there's a real one with a slightly different spelling. But this is one that looks. I mean, it's kind of more stuff going around here. Let's have a big gap to the south. But I don't know if this works though. It's no, that doesn't look like it. It was kind of similar enough to be concerning. Well, no, don't tell me, Vendy. Let me live in my nice, happy space for a little longer. Yeah, it was one of the east sides around the bend. Oh, this one. There's a kind of island down here, open to the south. Going up around here. It's the same deal though. It doesn't help us. Why is it gonna be this one? Right, it is like a long way down this side. Let's have a look. This one isn't going to show up. You can use this to the south. We're right on the edge of this completely accurate. This. So we're halfway there. We're not right by the water. This, yo, Akko. We're 4 rounds in. We're kind of missing it a little bit though. Like this is the just very edge. Just like the distance we're going down here, that could be like 400 feet or something. So let's make sure we're accurate. We want to just miss it a little bit. Slightly more like that. And then we're right next, if we go west, actually right next to the water. You know what? We're kind of southwest. There's a little bit of Jutland sticking out. There's a house here. We need room for a house. There's a house here. Maybe a little bit further away. We're really close though. And if we look northwest next. And it curves in a little bit here. Yeah, it curves in a little bit like that. Looking north. This is rock though, not ice. This is don't worry, I've got this. We've got the nice elevation of a mountain looking north. There's a lot of action going off if we look north. So we can see the elevation. So like this is one peak. And there's another peak across there. So here's one peak. Maybe, but we're not looking west. Even if we're close to the water, there's like nothing else until we get to here. We see that little inlet. Is that like northwest of us? Not quite. Or is there water going around? Is that the end of it? Water going around bend. We should see the top of this somewhere. Let's go back to the checkpoint. I don't see the water going around. Unless it goes around here. Which is where it should do. So there's a little inlet we can't see here. we got to try double. We got to give it a shot. So that's an inlets. It was right past the church here. So if that is that, that's a checkpoint. Start. This is truly that. This would be like the inlets corner, or that maybe. That kind of looks like a corner. This looks like it's this should be coming out towards the tip, towards us. That's further away. That's further away. This is closer. Above this line. Get a little bit more. I know there's no scale. As long as it fulfills the criteria. Like a little bit more. Just right on the line. Let's give it a little bit more juice up here. Because then north we got. Yeah. Okay. This is why it's the final boss, though. Right, let's guess. 830 minutes. If I'd gone for Mountain as my main source of lining up, would have worked out better than this. This would fit the Mountain a bit better. But look how, yeah. If that's 820, and this is like hundreds. Look how it was nice, it was quick, it was clean. Round 5, it could have just thrown us on a boat and let us know straight away. Alright, this is why it's difficult, but not impossible. And the music got too loud, so I knew it would. Let's go to Ice FM. See if it loads up. Oh, playback error. Have we got antenna, web, kulusuk? Yeah, the radio was cool, and then it started thumping and thumping. We're on our way to the airport. Not this one. Elisac. Eliu. Not this one. We're on our way to the airport. Water. Kind of ran the final bend actually. We're heading around this final approach. It should be good for this. Once I get it in the middle. Thank you for almost witnessing the glorious end. Hopefully it won't be long. Enjoy the lurk, Arco as well, Callie. We'll get this done. Quite a section though. Oops. We're kind of at the end of it. This is where it breaks out in southwest. Up here. And this is also where it starts to bend over. We're looking slightly past it though. Something like this. We move up one. It should be already going around bends. Move up two. This is what they're listening to. This is Antenna Web Kulusuk. And previously it was Radio Fusion Alternativa. I don't know why it's a lot of Spanish, but we could get the news and talk radio. I can't get Nuke Ice FM to work. And Nanok FM is just straight up playing like top 40 pop. Oh, it's an Italian. Got a red car. Now this one. Got a spa shop. Got a very unicy looking lake here. Or inlets. I got a sewer system here. Golden opportunity to put your name right there. Maybe 40 is how many degrees south there. It's lovely and sunny. Nice and warm. Oh, they're just teasing us with lots of songs. There's more to see here. Being on trampolines as well in Greenland. Like they span the roulette wheel, all those songs, and this is what I'm happy on. Oh, Sinisark. Oh, but quack or a duck. Look at this. This is mildly concerning. Are we in this bit though? Because this is where the lake is. There's more out that way. There's the spa shop. Hey, yeah, that's it. This is the spa. We had 4 5Ks, and then we had a last round with no place with no information, and now we've got 1 5K, maybe 2. So that's like six 5Ks out of 7. But we just need to get 5 in a row. Got a good north look at the spa shop here. We're so close at west also gives us a spa shop look. Got just a single spa shop. Like that here. Like a little less than a quarter. North is just a tiny little nubbin at the top here. Like half of it. Half it again. A little bit. Right. We know. Not gonna make it 3 in a row this time. I kind of half remember which ones these are, but a pain. Not real up the south one, is it? Yeah, like the south is here. Kind of a mess around here. 1.5 kilometers away. I was in a really good spot. Given the impossibility. If I remembered where the route went exactly and how far away it was, I was not as good as I could do. And Nuke, we're way away from Nuke. I know, it's I'm amazed too. The road to the airport, right? We got a new car. We're not seeing this, we're not seeing that. Going east. Casual golf club. Oh, wait a minute. I just have a golf club up a hill like that. Yeah. Are we down this bit? Oh. Oh, the back roads. We backroading it. The secret shortcut to the airport. But it's not really here. Is it? Oh, okay. Welcome to Greenland. Looks like a Faroe Islands. I don't think I know this one. Or at least this little trek out from town. Have a quick look. I never really got to grips with the Madagascar water as well. I just kind of skipped over all of that section. Okay, it's like a separate bit of hills, a valley down to the water. And it's pretty green. But it could just be the time of year. I thought it was a polar bear. Oh, you've unlocked the good modes, or the OG mode. Congratulations. What was the final country? Which one did you leave sitting at the sides? For me, I think it was Russia. I never unlocked. Yeah, it makes it's a smart move. You don't need that pain. Also, yeah, I understand. I left like most of the USA as well. I just had one section, so anytime it was USA, I only had to bother with one corner. Gods. Is it up here though? Oh. It's the back end of Flower Valley, okay. That's like with a split down here, okay. We learned a little bit. I play it all no move, so I just like have a quick look around and guess. But in the USA, I definitely can't. No moving. No moving is no hope. Oh. Got wellies. Got a thing to the southwest. A church over here. I think this one we're going to have an actual road layout. Yeah, but Isle of Man was always like in explorer modes, but Isle of Man was separate. But some of the they added a few more separate ones, I think, in my map runner, but weren't there normally. But in like country streets, it counts. But explorer mode, it was separated out. And Jersey, we've got like a water spiral going on out here. Or is someone doing some very aggressive fishing? He's telling me there's not a teleportation device. If the red light is on, do not enter. It's a very quick way to get to Denmark. When light goes green, someone's going to step out, dazed and confused, with lots of beer. Let's have a look. Might just be some geezer. Could be a whale. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like some kind of TARDIS. But like it just hooks up into Copenhagen. Just send people back and forth. Right, last time I was doing good recognizing the towns pretty quickly. This one not so much. Oh, it's just a casual fire down by the docks. Nothing to worry about. The iceberg will put it out eventually. Maybe like, yeah, it's like a business meeting place. It does have a red light outside. But we'll leave the it doesn't look good. Oh, there's people hanging out, enjoying the it's just like a weekly trash burn. Got some compost or whatever. Got a nice submarine disguise out here. Gotta be a real pro to spot things like that. Yeah, and it's kind of going off. We're on a car or a buggy, but not a car. But it's very well blurred out. This isn't a normal. Normally I'd like see for mirrors or something. Yes. I had some hope. Not that sort of real upper. What is this song? Oh no! Everything toward roads? I mean, it fits all the good stuff, and it's got this little bit down here. We'll find out where we started. Which roads were which roads. It's just a little suffix of some numbers. Okay. We can see it when we start from. How many roads deep are we in? 2 or 3? Goes north and northwest. And then west to a big junction. Multiple roads. Down to this junction. Northwest one leads down to, is this a school? Post Center. This is the last little road before the coast. A nice iceberg cruise ship there too. This is the telepost. I think this is that old turn road. It's up here. Next to these well-defined buildings. Welcome, Mr. Noob.
Thanks for the follow, Mr. Newbie _.
Mr. Newbie _, welcome. Yeah, you're getting beamed up for all the other goats. Don't worry, you'll get put back, and you'll never even know it happened. But we just need your Geoguessr knowledge. That's all. I'm trying to do Greenland, as you see what's going on here. I've been working through all. It started in South America in November. I thought, what if I did this in a nice, easy continent with no small islands? It was possible. I did it. It's very difficult. But then once you've done one, the next one becomes like a little bit easier. It's a little bit possible. North America has been done apart from Greenland. The final boss. Bacon pasta. Okay, yeah, the aliens can cook up a bit of bacon pasta for you. They've watched a lot of TV cooking shows. So yeah, I put together. We have a continents. I left Greenland to come back to for last. We've done Europe, and we did Africa in July, and in August we've just done Asia. So I made a little trailer for either two. This is my plan. Just 25k the whole planet.
Yo, I'm blowing up. Let's hit it.
So, most of Asia was cool. Didn't take many attempts. I thought this was the hardest continent. In 15 days, we had Hong Kong and Philippines done before, earlier on. But in 15 days, we got everything else, 21 countries. Christmas Island took 96 attempts. Everything else took less than 10. So Christmas Island was just a nightmare. It almost beat me. I couldn't find my way around it. Oh, my Twitch name. Oh, welcome, Ken. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You could have asked me though, and I'd have helped you with this. This is the final. Greenland is the final boss.
Welcome. Cliff, welcome.
Yeah, and also, I lost my lens again.
Oh no, you lost your lens.
I lost my lens. I'm gonna switch my glasses. Umo, hey, what's up, Umo? You're back. And Umo has the best emojis, by the way.
I figured look upside down and read the name.
It will all become clear, Mr. Noob. You're in on the ground floor of realizing what my name means. Some people take years.
Bend upside down and you'll see. We're ready to Zumo, Pappy's dick. We're ready to Zumo, I'm so sick. I gotta bend upside down and see. Bend upside down. Shake your booty
I like keeping it all chill. So that's, if you want it, Mr. Noob, that's a great way to experience it.
You gotta bend upside down. You gotta bend upside down.
Well, that was something.
So feel free, please go and give a follow to a Fantastic Plastics. Thank you, Double. You were fine the first time. There's no ver. You had it right the first time. Yeah, follow Fantastic Plastics. Or just Fantastic Plastics. And tell them when you go there, when you catch them live, they have a redemption where they'll make a song out of a username. And someone told them to make a song out of mine. But yeah, tell them you saw it on Umo's stream. But sometimes Tyson will be lurking a little bit. Yeah, their music streaming is awesome. No, maybe that's a 7 TTV thing, Double. It doesn't always do that for me with BTTV. It might be like a plug-in thing. Or if you're doing the command, the slash shoutouts, is that what you mean? The Nightbot one won't do it, but if you do like / shoutout Fantastic Plastics, then it will. But yeah, we've pick a country, Mr. Noob. Or if you want to see like how I 25k deaths. Some of them were like easier than others, but There was some really, like Christmas Island, that's 96 attempts of a final round. There's a limit of 25 meters to get a 5K. The final round, I was so close to still not getting it. I was 1 meter, less than 100 centimeters away from still be trying to do Christmas Island. It's like 1 in 100 because it took 96 tries. So my percentage success rate is like 1%. It was a real pain. I've been having the local radio station. So when I was doing Ghana, I had Ghana radio on. When I was doing some radio stations are more helpful than others. I spent about 200 tries on Madagascar. Yeah, so Geoguessr made it a 25 meter minimum, even on the small islands. Which the biggest problem with Christmas Island is that the coverage is not normal. Like, you can't just follow a straight line. Click down the road 10 times and you go a certain distance. In Christmas Island, you click down the road 10 times, you go like here, 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 here. So there's no consistency. Iceland? Oh yes, Iceland. Welcome in from Iceland. Iceland's so beautiful. I almost, like, round 1 on Iceland, I almost didn't carry on. Hang on, I clicked the wrong one here. Need to hit the no? Oh yeah, I know, I did it the right one. I've forgotten how to Geoguessr. They updated my scores so it shows like everybody. So Mordecai is also from, no, not Mordecai. It's Muller. Not on here. Anyway, I had someone from Iceland. No, from Denmark. What am I talking about? Round 1. Round 1 was this. When I got to Europe, I've done round 5 in Chile. Chile has like routified roads 10 times as long as this in one straight line, which is a nightmare. But this one, I didn't feel like it was impossible. We got a curve. We had a bend, right? A long straight road. We just had to get the right bit of a curve, right? We don't need any extraneous distractions. I've got my techniques. I got my my methods. When we do have things I can line up with, then it's like even better. But yeah, 40 meters, and then off we went. And this one was pretty easy. We had a car park and stuff. Yeah, that roads just may look amazing as well. The closest I've been is flying in to the airport on a connection, but it was coming into sunsets, so I got to see an Iceland sunset as we're flying in. It's the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen. It's just, I never forget it. It's absolutely stunning, and being like up in the plane, we could see like a bit more too. But yeah, and I got some nice Icelandic schnapps at the airport. Had like an hour waiting. I couldn't go out to do anything because the flight was only like an hour or two change. Yeah, Yeah, we've been working through all of them now. Asia was the last continent, apart from Greenland. So with Asia done, it's just Greenland, the final one. I started stream with 20k, but the final round was very unkind to us. But so we could have 25 Greenlands if we had a nicer round right at the start of stream. But we're back trying again a bit more now. Okay, yeah, thank you, Double. Yeah, the radio is a hit and miss with the volume. But if it does get super loud, let me know. I'm not assisted. I have proudly not used any satellite. I've not used any script. So South Korea, I thought, would keep us for a little while. But I got lucky enough in South Korea. I didn't get stuck in a dead-end road in the middle of nowhere. We managed to get all that done. But yeah, chat can help by either knowing things. So like if I was doing Greenland and you knew what the cities look like, you could tell me. But you can't look up on the Geoguessr map, or you can't look around for the cities yourself. So it's like minimal help, but knowledge is the best help. But basically like this. And like I know it's much easier to do it. Like some countries, I honestly, Mongolia. How did I do Mongolia? I don't even know that Mongolia was possible. We did it in 8 attempts. This without me studying the Mongolia guides forever. I just I learned like some of the cities and some of the meta, a very basic meta. But you still have to 5k once you figured it out. So we had like the traditional round 1, just about every round 1 started in Ulaanbaatar. Then round 2, there was like a statue monument. We just had to figure which one of these roads we were starting by. That was all fair enough. You know, pretty standard stuff. As long as you're in a city, you're well on your way. This one we had like the water down here, a nice roundabout. We could figure a road. This bit was a little bit wonky. Because you know Mongolia, like the road shows like this, but the actual roads could be like this. The whole corner could just be a muddy patch here. Exactly. But we still had to work for it. This one I got 1 meter away, round 4. We had this little stretch of roads. And we had this stretch up here. Then round the corner we could go a little bit down here. We could do like, it's a little bit more than what it showed for blue. It's a little bit more, but this didn't exist. That didn't exist. What we had was this almost northeast. I mean northwest. It was a very good line. It was like barely off that. And I didn't see it for a while, and eventually we found there's like this, and then there's like the hill thing next to it. But that was just about enough. But I can do like north and northwest. And northwest is just like stretching it across. So I use like the little grid, in the background to help me get an angle, and then we figured enough that it was on this road. And we got 1 meter, which was amazing. But that kind of set up the Mongolia. Yeah, even if you get a good like seed, you still got to be ready to take advantage of it. But yeah, I thought Mongolia would be a lot longer. Now you want to ramp it up to NMPZ. I tell you what though, Madagascar, I spent so long with Madagascar, I can NMPZ Madagascar for like about 24 and a half. I know, I prefer looking around more. We can, I'm not gonna change the settings because I always forget to change it back. But I'm just gonna not move panel zoom. Why are we looking northeast to start with? That's not very nice. I mean, there's a whole bunch of it is just facing northeast. I should have stayed where I started. It's the companions what helped me the most to learn Madagascar. That's not even the right one, is it? This one? I can't remember if he's up north of it or south of it, or if he sneaks up along this road. So I'll just keep it in the middle. Yeah, like country streets and stuff. I like doing the country streets. They help out. Remember the castle? The castle's to our left. This one's kind of a. So normally I would turn and angle up north and see how far down this building we are. Then I'd use that to line up on here. I'd see like one, we're kind of like down here. Something like that. If I turn left a bit, I'm still not going to be seeing the end of it. So yeah, this looks about right. And this one, something like this. Maybe a bit more. I don't like moving it too much. See? It needs to move. This is max zoom, so it's like 20 centimeters away. Now what you say? Yeah, this one. Thank you. I like 200 attempts. I really got to know Madagascar, but it's kind of useless information. So this one, normally you'd think, oh, well, you're screwed, and I would agree with you, because these I like to turn around, find the islands on the horizon. So what I do, go to Mozambique Channel, go across these two islands. This is the hub. There's an invisible island here. There's an invisible one over here. This one we can see. So we're looking kind of, oh, kind of move a bit. We're looking kind of east, northeast. If we turn, I'm not zooming. The mouse is doing it by itself. If we look to the this bit here, gets white sands and then a dark, and this bit sticks out a bit. That's that bit sticking out. This is a white sand. So I would line up east and find where along the island we are. And I'd look north and see the other islands up here. And I'd gauge how far in between the two of them we are, like this. But this one I just gotta kind of eyeball it. Oh. Yeah. This is not where the start was. It's all messed up. But we were like looking out over here, and it kind of goes like that. Is that too far? Kind of goes like this. Yeah, my mouse scroll wheel is kind of a bit jittery. If I'd lined it up a bit more, I'd have seen that. Normally I do much better. This one we're up in Ambanja. I can't zoom in to see the hospital on the left or the right. I don't know how far up the road we are. But it's like a line up here and up this road. There's a hospital up there. I don't think I can see the hospital. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's this street or this street. Always behind us. But you know, that's not bad for NMPZ. It's I need to find a way to use this information. So if you ever want to help yourself to like gold medal Madagascar, 25k Madagascar, just let me know. Yeah, yeah, check out my my highlighted featured clips. On the horizon. Is there an island on the horizon? Yeah, there's one to the southeast. Well, to the kind of east. This means that we're on the invisible island. We are looking east like this. West like that. We're kind of in the middle of the invisible islands. On the beach. We can say kind of like on the south side of the island. Like cuts in here. Middle is about here. Give or take 50 meters. Like I said. It did get really annoying when you were trying to 25k it though, and you'd get the water rounds. But instead of just giving up, I would be like getting so close to the water rounds too. There's a bunch in the river as well. There's a bunch in the river as well. Oh no, that's me talking to myself. There's a bunch in the river as well. Oh no, that's me talking. Oh no, mute myself. As you can see, but yeah, there's grass for south of the island of Mexico. Exactly. So platinum sarcasm means you get the 25k. You get the full 5k every round. No messing. Gold, you just need 22,500, which is about 4.5k per round. So there's no room for any maneuver, any failure, any slippage. That's kind of northwest. That's a good landmark though. Did I remember we were in Upper Narvik? For real. Not this. That's Upper Nivik. The actual Upper Narvik. This up to the northwest of us. We found the corner though. Right, this is the we're going like this on the road, slightly. I think I figured it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not good. I did the math though, right? It's this one. Yeah, it's I'd left it there, but I hadn't actually clicked the button. So that was like an extra 10 minutes on there. 5K. Yeah. Is there any? Not really. Like a little bit to the north, a bit to the east. Not much down here. Down to the like that. No, we were much closer still. How was it? It was too misty to see. I'm sure how did I not see this? It's disgraceful. Right, we got a nice little lake over here. Elisat? No. What? Is this a quark? Is this Redcar Central? I can't remember. It doesn't matter now. Yeah, it's that one. Oh my goodness. Is that really, is that a mark or is that just a random wobbly bit? It's got the whole route on there. I know. Remember the boat in the harbor? Kind of sunsets. Never mind. Actually, might be. Remembering from the old days. No, I don't remember. Oh, I kind of remember. It was somewhere around Disco Island there. This is just islands. What's this doing here? There's nothing up. Nothing up there. There was a greenhouse thing. This is very green. And here? No, not that one. That's just a church on its own. I don't remember where my greenhouse was. It was this one. Yeah, this is the greenhouse. Okay, we have to up the counter. We sadly I thought it'd be done maybe. So remember Christmas Island took 96. It almost broke our counter. 96 attempts. Greenland I had like I thought was definitely break counter. And it still might. But it's been kinda when maybe it's just doing all the other ones. Like Christmas Island. And realizing how impossible it could be. Greenland is not quite as atrocious. Like I can get 2 or 3 5Ks every time. You trampoliners. That's it has been harder to get the local radio though. Like ideally you'd want just like local folk choirs and singers. But that's probably not what's on their radio. Because people can just go to the local church and enjoy the choirs. They don't need to turn on the radio. So it's notice boards are often super helpful. Got like a red ATV, which I'm not too familiar with. This is what was stuck in the other city, the other town. Just generic containers. Oh wait. Like what you're listening to now is Antenna Web Kulusuk. So I've got a website which has radio from all around the world. Like places that will stream our radio. So when we did Mongolia, we had local Mongolia radio. And like all the countries we've been listening to. As if we were driving around with a radio on. Some countries you have like so much choice. And some you don't have too much, but we found some wonderful stuff. There was a chill, calm station in India, which had like some chanting. It had like dolphin noises. Those like tonal chimes that you can just like ring the bell by like dragging this stick thing, you know, really lovely chill vibes like that, which is great for India because there's a lot of searching around for tiny names of towns. India was it. I had to spend a lot of time on India, but we got it done in 3 attempts, I think. Nafik, is that what that name? Or is that what seals are doing? We come out on clothes drying day. I could have a quick look for that. Just in case that was a town name. Oh, I should at least put a checkpoint here. Yeah, so yeah, dolphin noises in India. We've got lots of lovely dolphin schools. Maybe by Goa. Might find some dolphins. But yeah, I wanted like just a chill radio. Right, we had lots of like Bollywood's radio and like high tempo stuff, but I was like spending like 30 minutes trying to find a town, and I needed something calm. If I was really driving around India, I'd probably listen to it too, but it might put me to sleep. Like a dead crab up here. Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't be around here. I remember to set the checkpoint, yes. Go. It feels like a shop thing. If it was Vic, then I'd be on board. But it's I don't think it's I don't think Vic kind of a town name. I would try and find it. This is round one, so it doesn't matter if we get it wrong, because we haven't invested all of our hopes and dreams into this one. Oh wait. We did have this on before, because we had a 40. And I remember saying it's like it was 40 degrees. Why didn't they have the tile name on it? I was chastising them. It's a different cemetery. We've got the south and the west is maybe the exit. Quite a small one. I feel like I should know it though. Hold on a second. We'd have more infrastructure, I think. Sing about donuts. Let's do that. Normally, like Geoguessr as well. I don't know about you. When you're going around, you see all this beautiful like street food. See all these little tasty restaurants, and it makes you really hungry. But Greenland is doing a good job of not just making me hungry just by playing. when now this song about donuts comes out. We get on the boats. Let's head out of here. We can jump across this bit. we set sail. We're out of here. See you guys later. Okay, any oh, it ends in the UK. Is it just a nuke life raft? Where the boat came from? Perfect blur. This is always on top of it. Okay, does this help me? Maybe we'll just go southwest to a next town in 20 hours. And get off the boats. Find out what town that is. Got more going on out here. Just in the shadow of the mountain. A little settlement. Quite a lot of land around us. The more we see, the easier we can narrow it down. We're just hitching a lift on this boat. A lot of reflection out here. We're never gonna see that. Unless the boat wobbles. This, I don't think, is our flag. Got some words on it, but it'll just be like Arctic tours or something. It's very, very, very snowy out there. Like, if we're region guessing, like this, but this would be weird if it was here. Got more action to it. Just for little towns we had. It seemed like a good idea getting on a boat, but now we're out at sea for 2 days. I'm not sure I've got how they're going to react to a stowaway. Oh, we hit the ends. And it was nice. It opened up into a like this. It's all of the things over here go like that. We definitely did have an airport over that side. Yeah, I don't know if I can remember this one. Or if I don't think it is one I've seen. To be in a channel. It had a lot of gaps between houses. Not real roads. Yeah, a few tracks. Not like a network of roads. Or at least not what I could get to. Half of it just looks like some faded wood exposed to elements and worn away. And half of it looks like it's a detailed map of Greenland with lots of points of interest labeled. I stare at it for a couple seconds and try and figure which one it is. Turns out to be just some old wood. I'm sure the answer's here. Just too small to read. Innisvik? Uminasvik? It ends in Vic, it's good. Uminasvik. Oh. Oh wait, where is a Vic? This one started for Pivo. If Vic is possible. Right, we're not gonna find it. We'll learn for next time. You saw it, Ken? It's this one on the left. Oops, it did, yeah. Oh, it's fit, not thick, but yeah. Was it when I was up at the top? I was looking at the end of the words rather than the and anything with P really. The Disco Island is my main point of call. So if it was above or below Disco Island, that helps me navigate. A little bit below maybe. You know, now we know the whole thing is there. I can look at the long name. Do you remember if it was like around a bunch of names or out on its own somewhere? Yeah, I'm just like taking my time with Greenland. I don't expect if we get it super early, and we're just really lucky, but I don't expect to be getting it in less tries than Senegal or so. Senegal took 50 tries, and on the 50th attempt, we got it. Do you see anything similar again, Ken? That was no. Very harsh. Because some of these towns, like there's the nuke, and like there's another little baby nuke. It's not long enough. If you use the G instead of K, then nuke could almost be phonetically the same. So it might be spelled with like an N-U-G. Let's give it one more attempt after this one. I don't know if we can find it. can't see anything like the end of it. Don't worry, Ken. Don't worry. It'll stare us right in the face as soon as I click yes. It was the K thing. Capicillate. Oh, I do remember this when I was looking at the last one. This is the one I had like a 2% hope of it being that one, but I forgot. Alright, so now I remember what it looks like, or now I know what it looks like. No, it's alright. This one with the is this one. Just downtown nuke. Is there a bridge going around or just the road? I've forgotten which one. I should know this one. And we could figure it out, but just remind ourselves. No. This has a red. I don't know which one it is. Oh, that was Upper Narvik again. Are we seeing a Pokemon theme song? That was sack. The water was going like the same. Right, I was gonna do one more. Just to see, just to close it out. So I'm gonna keep doing this on and off. I didn't really want to do a full stream dedicated to just grinding out Greenland, but I thought it could happen at any moment. We could just pop a quick 5 rounds. This one's nuke. Roundabout to the south. And this road is called Kitalia. roundabouts. There's Kitalia. Looking north. This building on our right. Looking west. It's kind of perfect into the end of a corner. Okay, this is not for run. The iceberging. I don't remember. It's like different days or different trips. Similar people on the boat. It's on this side at least. I don't think it's this Zuckberg thing. But we have like east, south and west. This is when it was all foggy and misty. They do go down here a little bit. Or is it up here? I'm... Oh, is this channel? Right, dogs are helping. We'll pick it up, like, there'll be more streams with other things, and in between, I might do like a little session of Greenland, but we'll do like country streaks. We'll get back to more, like, more chats involvement, because this, you can help, but unless you're like really hardcore right now, you can't help too much with Greenland. But I like the learning together what we've been doing for all of these countries. And I thought we'd be still on Asia for a long, long time. All those countries, the difficulty rating, the language, I've got no clue about. What was this one? That it? Okay, in relation to Disco Island, it's northeast, near Umar, Umanamanak. The Sissy? Are we Sissy? No, not Sissy. Where are we? Right here? No. Not Sissy. It's Narvik. Oh, this is nice. No. Vanilli. Oh, it's a Zuck hut. Okay. Remember that as being the Zuck hut. Right, not a great score to finish. But it's possible. We can 5k Greenland a lot of the time. This is a huge step forwards. And just go off, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the follows and coming to see what was very nearly the culmination. So some point in the future, I'll hit the final, unless they add more countries in the meantime, I'll finish the final platinum medal. And we'll 25k to planets Yo, thank you so much, Arco, for that lurk as well. Unplanned stream, but normally my streams are a bit later on in the night time. So like in 15 hours, 14 hours, I'll probably do like a nighttime stream. In fact, shout outs to Greenland Radio, and this website's online radio box has been helping me get access to all of these beautiful stations. Exactly. Whose nighttime is it anyway? Like 13 hours? 13 hours from now. No promises. Welcome to everyone who's been lurking as well. I appreciate you all. I had to make sure we got people still streaming. There's always a risk of raiding into like an empty channel because they've just raided someone else. Right, oh, it looks like Tiggy's after 25k. If we can't get one, Tiggy can. Well, you can try at least. Let's go help him out. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Double. Oh, just in time for my voice to start failing as well. Go and give him a follow. Tiggy's lots of fun over in Australia. So his day's almost over. See what future holds in September. I'm not gonna have sorted yet if we're doing any special mission. But we'll see. You can let me know in Discord if there's something you'd like to see. Let's go say hey to Tiggy.